What do you do when the world tells you no? When every door slams in your face? Do you quit, or do you find another way? An unshakable mindset isn't about never feeling pain or doubt. It's about what you do in that moment of despair. It's the grit you show when nobody's watching. It's the promise you made to yourself when your dream was new. This isn't magic, it's work. It's the grind before the shine. People think you're born with an unshakable mindset. That's a myth. It's forged in failure, rejection, and heartbreak. Every champion, every leader has wanted to give up. The difference? They didn't. Your mindset is a muscle. You have to train it every day. You can't just show up on game day and expect to win if you haven't been in the gym. Your mind is your gym. What are you training? An unshakable mindset means taking full ownership of your life. No excuses, no blaming, no finger pointing. You are the CEO of your life. When life throws a punch, you don't complain. You learn, you adjust, you get ready for the next one. The storm will come. The question is, have you built a house strong enough to withstand it? It's a conscious decision to be better today than yesterday. Every obstacle is a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Reprogram your internal dialogue. Change "I can't" to "How can I?" Your perception is your power. You can't always control what happens, but you can always control your response. That's where your power lies. That's where victory is won. It starts right here, right now, in your mind. Walt Disney knew rejection. Before the theme parks and movies, he was just a dreamer. He was fired for lacking imagination. His first studio went bankrupt. He was broke, sleeping in his office, facing rejection after rejection. Executives said Mickey Mouse would terrify people. Bankers called Snow White Disney's folly. But Walt didn't listen to them. He listened to his vision. When the world laughs at your dream, you have two choices: believe them, or let their doubt fuel you. Walt mortgaged his house, borrowed money, and poured everything into his dream. He saw the finished product before anyone else did. Your vision must be stronger than their doubt. Walt's mindset wasn't about ignoring risk. It was about seeing the reward beyond it. Failure wasn't final, it was feedback. Every no sharpened his resolve. Every slammed door made him more determined to build his own. He didn't just create a character, he created a world because he refused to let rejection define him. That's the power of an unshakable mindset. What doors will you build? J.K. Rowling's story is one of struggle and resilience. Before fame, she was a single mother on government assistance, battling depression, feeling like a failure. But she had a story inside her, a boy wizard named Harry Potter. She wrote in cafes, on scraps of paper, clinging to her manuscript as her lifeline. When she finished, 12 publishers rejected her. Imagine pouring your soul into something and being told not good enough a dozen times. Most would have quit. She didn't. An unshakable mindset doesn't hear no, it hears not yet. Rowling's belief in her story was absolute. She wasn't just selling a book, she was sharing a piece of her soul. Finally, a small publisher took a chance. The rest is history. Your circumstances don't have to be your conclusion. Rock bottom can be the foundation for your future. Rowling's struggle gave her the depth and resilience that shine through her writing. She didn't just write about overcoming adversity, she lived it. Her belief changed the world. What story inside you is waiting to be told? Will you let rejection stop you, or will you persist? Your journey isn't a detour, it's the path. Every no is a step closer to yes. Keep going, your breakthrough could be one more try away. That's the unshakable mindset. Muhammad Ali declared, "I am the greatest," before the world believed it. He wasn't just talking, he was programming his mind for victory. People called him arrogant, but he was building his reality with his words. Ali understood. What you say to yourself is the most important conversation you'll ever have. He crowned himself before anyone else did. His mindset was his greatest weapon. The real test came outside the ring. At his peak, Ali refused the Vietnam draft on principle. They stripped his title, banned him from boxing, and took away his prime years. Most would have broken. Ali didn't. He stood on his beliefs, kept training, kept speaking, never lost faith. When he returned, he wasn't just fighting opponents. He was fighting for his legacy. In the rumble in the jungle, he did the impossible and reclaimed his title. That victory was more than boxing. It was a testament to unbreakable will. Ali taught us, you must believe you're the greatest before you can ever become it. Your words shape your reality. Stand firm in your beliefs even when the world doubts you. The world may take everything, but it can't take your mindset. That's true greatness. What are you declaring about yourself? Speak it, live it, be unbreakable. The fight is won in the mind first. That's the Ali legacy. Oprah Winfrey's journey is proof that your past doesn't define your future. Born into poverty, facing trauma and abuse, she was told she'd never amount to anything. But inside her was a spark, a belief in something more. She found refuge in books, her voice in public speaking, and started in radio as a teen. Even in TV, she was told she was the wrong color, the wrong size, too emotional. Demoted to a talk show, she turned what others saw as weakness into her superpower. Her vulnerability became her connection. She changed the talk show game, using her platform to inspire and uplift. Oprah's mindset allowed her to see her scars as badges of honor. She transformed pain into a global empire of empathy. She owned her story and gave millions permission to own theirs. The lesson? Believe in your worth, even when the world doubts you. Your scars are your strength. Don't run from your story, own it. Transform your pain into purpose. That's the Oprah way. How do you build an unshakable mindset? It's a daily practice. Think of your mind as a bank account. Every day you make deposits or withdrawals. Deposits: reading, affirmations, workouts, gratitude, goal setting. Withdrawals: complaining, negative people, mindless scrolling, unhealthy habits. Too many withdrawals and you're mentally bankrupt when adversity hits. Start your day with a power hour or even 10 minutes. Meditate, write down gratitude, read something inspiring, review your goals, set the tone for your day, be intentional about what you feed your mind, build a routine of excellence. Motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you going. Some days you won't feel like making deposits. Do it anyway. Remember the promise you made to yourself. An unshakable mindset is built on thousands of small, disciplined choices. It's the daily deposit, compounded over time, that builds your mental fortune. What will you deposit today? Your future self is counting on it. Start now. Everyone wants the sunshine, but nobody wants the rain. The pain, the struggle, the adversity, that's not the enemy, that's the fuel. Every great story is about overcoming. Change your relationship with pain. Don't run from it, learn from it. When you face a setback, you can let it define you or refine you. The pain of failure can be a tombstone or a stepping stone. The greatest use loss as fuel for their next victory. Don't discard pain. Recycle it into power. Next time you fail, write down: what went wrong? What did I learn? How will I use this? This transforms pain from punishment into a professor. Embrace your struggle. Your scars are proof you fought and survived. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. The adversity you face is there to build you, not break you. The universe is asking, how bad do you want it? Your answer shapes your destiny. Use the pain. Let it fuel you. That's how you grow unshakable. Motivation and grit are useless if you don't know who you are. Self-awareness is your compass. It's the courage to look honestly at your strengths and weaknesses. Most people avoid the mirror. It's easier to blame others. Real power comes from owning your flaws and your growth. The moment you take ownership of the problem, you own the solution. Build self-awareness by getting quiet. Reflect, journal, analyze your thoughts. Notice patterns in your behavior. Ask trusted people for feedback, even if it's hard to hear. This journey never ends. You're always evolving. Become an expert on yourself. Know what fuels you and what drains you. Know your values so your decisions align with them. The more you know yourself, the less others' opinions shake you. Self-awareness is the bedrock of an unshakable mindset. Look in the mirror. Do the work. Anchor yourself in truth. We've talked about the grind, the stories, the daily deposits, and turning pain into power, but none of it matters without action. Motivation is useless if you don't use it. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is bridged by work, starting now. Think of your life like a workout. Every challenge is a new set. When you fail, reset and go again. This is your final rep, your decision moment. Will this be a temporary high or the spark that lights your fire? Your dream, your future, your legacy, they're all counting on you. Greatness won't come by accident, you have to call it forth. Be willing to be uncomfortable, to fail, to get up and try again. On the other side of struggle is a version of you can't yet imagine. What action will you take in the next 10 minutes to build your unshakable mindset? Your life is your masterpiece. Every day is a blank canvas. Pick up the brush, make a stroke. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours. Your time is now. Go get what belongs to you.